Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff. Today we're going to review the final set in the Bricklink Designer Series 1 sets. I have all 5 of the other ones, or I guess there's 5, so there are 4. And I have them all built. I did them all on live stream so you can watch me build them. I've reviewed them all so you can do that too. I do have a playlist on my channel, so take a look if you like. This is the last one, and this is set number 910031. It was just released. It has 1,906 pieces, 5 minifigures. It's called the General Store, and it retails for $159.99. This is easily becoming one of my favorite sets, and that's because I like the old Western that Lego did, and I have some of those sets. Like I have the Bank, I have the first General Store, much smaller, not as elegant as this one. In fact, it fits on a 16 by 32 stud base plate, tan. Anyway, I also have Fort Lego Rado, and I have some other ones. I don't remember exactly what they are. I had to take a look in the shop. But anyway, the Westerns were my favorite. They just didn't do a whole lot with it. And so it's hard for it to remain your favorite if they only do a couple and they kind of back away from it. So it is a good theme. I love the theme, and now that they kind of brought it back with this one set, I'm excited. And this set is got a lot of detail to it. I don't want to get ahead of myself because I need to give you the full review. So if you would, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you subscribed before, just go ahead and check and make sure you still subscribe, because you know, YouTube does some silly things. So if you would, and also if you have not seen my channel before or in my reviews, what I do is I tell you the dimensions both in standard and metric. Then I go over any information I can find on the minifigures. And then from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best, I rank the following 5 things. And that's value, creativity, playability, ease of build, and the part out value. Then the 6th overall ranking is an average of first 5 scores. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into that. And we'll do that right after you hear Enzo's approval of my video. So I do admit, when I first saw this was not on a base plate, I kind of wondered why. But then I looked at it, and if you know the dimensions, you know why. A standard base plate is 32 by 32 studs. That's actually 10 inches by 10 inches. This thing here is 14 inches, so it wouldn't fit on a normal base plate. It's 11 inches this way, so it's a little bit too wide this way as well. And this is 8 inches tall from the top of the buzzard or the vulture down to the table here. If you're on the metric system, that is 36 centimeters by 28 centimeters by 20 and a half. As far as the minifigures go, well, there's only 5, but I like the minifigures. This guy here doesn't have a name. They just call him the General Store Carriage Driver. Okay, well, fair enough. That's what he's doing. And by the way, all 5 of these minifigures are unique to this set, meaning at the time of this video, you will not find them in any other Lego set. This is it. This is where they are. Okay, so the next one is a girl with the green right here. She is just called a General Store customer, female, and she is also a General Store customer, female. And this guy is also a customer, and this guy is the store owner, and that's all it says. So I've checked my different sources, and I used 3 sources, and that's all I could find. As far as the value, though, this thing, well, it retails for $159.99. 1,906 pieces, 5 minifigures. That is 8.4 cents per piece, which is a great value. Especially given that a lot of sets are around 12 cents these days, so 8 cents, and especially for the amount of detail that you're getting. These aren't just, you know, if you're getting 8.4 cents per piece, but it's all these 1x1 tiles, and this whole thing is built really crazy, I would say that's a bad value. But look at some of the elements that you're getting, like this large tile modified thing, the pieces to make this. You're getting the plant life, and there's quite a bit of plant life, including the shrubbery. So they did a really good job. The elements are good. So 8.4 cents per piece on this is actually really good. And you've got some printed tiles as well. as well as the stickers. So I'm going to give the value a 10 out of 10. Now normally I do dock for stickers, but the fact that there's only 3 stickers and the rest was printed, I understand this is a limited run, and so I'm not going to dock Lego for having stickers in this case. The creativity, oh my goodness, this thing is awesome. You know, you start at the front. I love the vulture. Brick built vulture. I love it. They could have done a one-piecer, sure, but you know, they actually gave it some detail and some color. Looks really cool. I love the sign. Also, on the creativity, I love this. See, these things are actually on a hinge, and when you stand them up, it actually looks like siding, and it looks really freaking good. I love what they did here. And then you also look at the front. It's got that nice country porch, the double door to go into. I love how they use the lamp posts disguised as, you know, just pillars. I love the rocking chair. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Of course, now that I know how to make these, I can make a Cracker Barrel. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Well, maybe I would. It's my wife's favorite restaurant. But anyway, that's not the point. I also like the side here, where again you've got shrubbery, you've got a bench, a bucket, a mouse, a cactus. I love the cactus. In fact, I might just throw some in my big city one of these days. Who knows? And then we got the tree here, and then we've got this barrel. We've got on the back side, this is the flue for the stove. On the inside, you've got some boxes here that you can climb on the ladder, get to the top. And on the top here, you have barrels for storage. You've got a bag. You've got some, well, these tools I threw up there. You got some hay. I don't know what that's for. Maybe the horses, which, yes, we do have 2 horses here, right here with the carriage. And then on the side, you got a little bit of a fruit stand going here with some vegetables and stuff, and you got a window. I just think it looks really good, and I love, and I forgot to mention this, I love the no entrance sign that is right above this door, and I'll make sure you can see that here. Oh, the rocking chair didn't like that. Let's put that rocking chair back together. Okay. So basically, yeah, you've got a lot of things, and oh, the other thing too is that this roof comes off, and it comes off pretty easily. And when you do that, I'm gonna move the rocking chair. You've got a lot on the inside. And inside the general store, this is what you've got. They're selling luggage right here. They're selling hats and backpacks over here. Mining equipment, including miners' helmets, pickaxes, dynamite, that kind of stuff there. And then you've got some, looks like some adult beverages, if you know what I mean here. The wood burning stove there. A cashier here, a cash register, I should say. So there's a lot of detail to this. So the creativity, I really can't give anything less than a 10. There's no reason to give it less than a 10. It's just a really awesome set, in my opinion. And as far as playability, well, you know, when you have the covered wagon, which I think looks really great, by the way, and it's drawn by 2 horses. I love how they didn't one-piece these either. They built them, the bars and stuff, to build that. And you've got supplies being delivered by the wagon. So you got playability there. You got this dead tree back here, the rocking chair. You've got customers. You got a lot going on here. So as far as the playability, I really can't give it anything less than a 10 because it's absolutely awesome. And I mean, you know, one thing I like about these sets, these Bricklink designer sets, is I don't feel like Lego goes very cheap on most of them. I can't say that for all of them, and can't say that going in the future, but like for instance the Mountain Fortress, lots and lots of detail. I love that set. The Snack Shack, same thing. The Train Shed, I mean, I think they did go a little cheap on that in some areas, but overall it's a great set. Anyway, you look at all these things and they're just really cool. This series is just awesome. The playability is a 10. And as far as ease of build, there was no booklet. I don't like that. This one, because there's only 571 steps, it didn't freeze near as bad as like the Mountain Fortress. That one froze really bad. But this PDF wasn't too bad. So I'm going to give the ease of build a 7 out of 10. The part out value, and this is one of the few times I've ever given part out value a 10 out of 10. And I'll tell you why I'll give it a 10 out of 10. If you look at the elements that are part of this, there is so much you can do with it. You know, you got the park bench here. You got the wagon wheels, you can build a different wagon. You've got windows and doors, you can make a different building altogether. You've got fruits that can be used other places. You got shrubbery. There's so much here to build other things, and the masonry bricks on the bottom that gets a 10 out of 10. If you take those scores, you average them all out, you're going to get a 9.4 out of 10, which means this set is easily one of the best sets ever. And it's on my top 10 of all the sets I've ever built. That's how much I really like this one. So if you have this one, please enjoy it. And if you can get your hands on it for a reasonable price, enjoy it. This concludes this video, and this concludes my review. I do appreciate you watching. If you would, hit the like button, subscribe, check and make sure you're still subscribed. And also, leave me a comment below and turn on all notifications. If you want to help the channel, here's a couple different ways. You can head over to Bricklink and buy from me. The link's in the description. We have about 800,000 pieces, and we ship usually within 24 business hours. But that's a double benefit to you and to me, because you get the pieces you need, in other words, add to your collection. And by you giving me money for those pieces, I take it and buy more and add to my collection. So we both get something out of it. If you have the money to donate, I'd appreciate that too. There's a PayPal link donation there. If you don't have the financial means though, I'm totally okay with that, because I appreciate anything you do. Every time you guys watch a video, every time you guys like a video, every time you guys subscribe, it all means something to me, and it all helps the channel. So if you don't have the monetary means, it's totally cool. But there's two ways to help the channel if you want to help otherwise without money. And that is to, number one, just be my marketing department. Head over to another social media platform where you know those Lego fans and share a link to this video or any of my other videos, and just let them know I'm here. That helps me out. I don't have the time to do that, nor do I have the marketing department do it. Also, if you watch another video right after this one, it helps out as well, because watching videos consecutively, for some reason the algorithm picks up on that and says, oh, well, people are spending more time on this channel, it must be a good channel. Oh, if it's a good channel, well then I want to push this out to more people. So if you do that, you trigger the algorithm to push it out to more people. So I appreciate it if you would do that. All right, guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I will catch you on my next video.